So many people battle anxiety and stress every day, but some people say they have found a solution.
It's as simple as a whisper.
What'd you say?
A whisper. It's the latest thing on video, whispers that claim to give you brain tingles and improve your life. Coming up next, do these videos deliver, and what does science have to say about the claims?
California parents say they're autistic,
but they're suing because they say their son is still being harassed by the district. Do you remember Bob Ross? He painted happy little trees on PBS for more than a decade. The sounds of brushstrokes on canvas, that soothing voice. He is considered the father of the whisper community, a growing segment of online videos with devoted fans all chasing that tingling sensation that's hard to explain. They've even made up a name for it, ASMR. Tonight, we talk in hushed tones to those who make the videos, those who use them, and medical experts who weigh in. So turn up the volume and lean in for a crash course on ASMR. Key in the search term ASMR, and up pops a community of people whispering at you. And planning futuristic space trips.
I know, it's bright.
Role-playing eye exams, and dozens of other seemingly mundane activities, all in soft, whispering voices.
It's a pleasurable, tingly feeling that begins in the scalp, and it can go all down your body, and it's super relaxing.
Continue to breathe calmly.
ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It sounds scientific. It isn't. It's a made-up phrase to help describe the sensation triggered by the sounds of soft whispers or quiet noises like brushing, tapping, or crinkling.
A trigger is any kind of stimuli, I guess, that evokes the ASMR response in someone who experiences it.
So I would do that for you today.
A trigger can be a voice,
It's okay.
a sound, or watching someone perform a task. Allie is one of the ASM artists with more than 23,000 subscribers to her YouTube channel, ASMR Requests.
Somewhere around mid-2011, there's just an incredible spike in how many people are searching this term.
The purpose of this channel is to help you to relax.
Ilse is another out of the Netherlands with more than 43,000 subscribers to the Water Whispers.
And I just started because I wanted to give something back to the community, and because I wanted to have something to do.
I'm going to scratch on it.
Ilse now whispers full-time and was able to quit her job and make a living off her YouTube channels and website.
It changed my life completely, and that's how I just decided, yeah, this is really the thing that I'm supposed to be doing.
If you guys like this little water session, I might think about doing a full video.
It appears to be comforting to some people. Okay. I tried it. It was really annoying to me because I was trying to figure out what this person is saying, and I couldn't figure it out.
Dr. Amer Khan is a sleep specialist with the Sutter Neuroscience Institute. He says the whisper videos are like a white noise machine and can become a crutch.
Like a baby who has to have a pacifier in the mouth to fall asleep.
Don't need too much, just a little bit.
And while he says guided meditation can be an effective relaxation tool, the physical effects of whisper videos may be overblown.
The sound of a massage does not give you a massage.
Each string here is so beautiful and so unique in its own way. So beautiful.
They're quite interesting.
Dr. Sharon Furtalk of Sacramento State specializes in psychophysiology and says she recently saw a blog by a Yale professor on the topic of ASMR.
I think there's movement towards wanting to understand it in more of a scientific way. But right now it seems like a lot of the sensation and the stimuli that induce it are so broad and ill-defined.
One possible explanation for ASMR is something called synesthesia, where you take in stimuli with one of your senses, but experience it simultaneously with another sense.
With synesthesia, what happens is in some people, when they hear music, they see colors.
Or in the case of those watching a whisper video, they hear the stimuli but experience it physically.
I had had the personal experience of getting this sensation, the ASMR experience, while listening to people whisper.
Both a fan of the videos and an ASMR artist himself, Drew says the proof to him comes in the messages he receives from his subscribers.
A lot of people will write me personal messages saying that I've actually helped them be able to stop taking their medication for insomnia or anxiety, things like that. So, and thinking that making these relatively simple videos is allowing people to get off of pharmaceuticals is something that I find very interesting.
Just want to check your temperature, okay?
Whether it's a physical response, something psychological, or a combination of the two, the whispers keep getting louder on the internet, drawing more people in for a closer listen, and for many, offering an island of rest in the virtual landscape. This was one of those stories that was so fun to do because the newsroom, when I presented the story, no one had any idea, had never heard of this at all. And I actually did it about 6 months ago. I sent to the entire station. You might remember that email. Do you find this creepy or do you find it relaxing?
Well, there's a lot of skeptics in the newsroom too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
On everything, not just on this, but yeah.
Yes, and you know, we should be skeptics as journalists. You know, and the appropriate place obviously is with headphones on in a quiet setting and so forth. Some people say, you know, may not get the ASMR experience, but they find it relaxing.
Yeah.
Allie, the first woman that we profiled, said she actually has received emails from soldiers who have PTSD, who said that just the sound of her voice helps them sleep and helps them relax. Now you heard Dr. Amer Khan from Sutter. He says, you know, it'd be much better to do yoga or meditation or something like that to relax. So there's a lot of, and there's not a lot of scientific basis now.
Well, I kind of understand how it works in the same way that listening to a babbling brook or a crackling fire or wind through the trees is kind of calming. When it seems like the whole world is yelling and too loud sometimes, that's a nice escape from it.
It's a nice respite. And we do have a ton of information on the web, news10.net. Go there, search ASMR. We have interviews with all of the folks, long form, and I also did a whisper video of a tour of the station just to try it.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes.
All right. The weather was hardly